God, it's 333. How's your girl, guys? I'm gonna give y'all some time to get in here, but happy Monday, yeah. Okay, happy Monday. Yes, I love ya. I got some guacamole and chips here that I was like eating a little while ago. Came with my taco. So happy magical Monday, guys. Full moon, explosive full moon. We got a retrograde. We have a lot of stuff going on in the collective. Lots of changes. Just be ready, okay? This avocado dip is like everything. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, yeah. Yes. Hey, Soraya. Happy Monday, yeah. I started my new job today. It was amazing. Love it. Then someone from my job that works there, he's an IT guy. He actually worked with me 20 years ago. You don't burn bridges in nursing because people sure do come back around. And they kept telling me that it's like a divine sign from the universe that you're back here. And I once started to say, I bet you're not lying, you know. So it was really interesting. I had a good day today. Hey, Miss Steph, LR, hey. Great start of the week. Listen, be uncomfortable. Be comfortable being uncomfortable for a little bit. Hey, Laura. Hey, Hot and all that. Hey, Empress D. Y'all just come on in here. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is a live LR. Yeah, it is. So full jam-packed week of blessings, full moon on Friday, so it's gearing up. How you feel today, setting the tone for the rest of the week. We got a retrograde happening on Thursday. Just be careful about new things that don't start anything new right now. I wouldn't say today go start that new home. No, just relax into this full moon energy, and by the weekend, so 10-10, join my full moon manifestation. And usually the divine never tells me about the moon until necessary, until I need to. So the fact that I got downloads on the moon pages. Remember we talked about when I'm doing live. Adios. You have to do the 4 pages for homework. The full moon on Friday, gearing up with the retrograde. Just hold on, we're going home. But in the meantime, you know what I'm saying? In the meantime, it's been coming up in my readings that something going on with this divine masculine, feminine energy, whatever resonates during the full moon. So we're doing the full moon ritual this month. $10.10 for love, protection, abundance. Join. All you gotta do is send your information. You guys see that behind me? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Wow. All you have to do is send your information to the any payment to the information in my description box, because that threw me off. And my description box down below. So now that I got it out, so join our full moon manifestation on Friday. Boom. Okay, so I'm running it all the way till Monday to Monday. Okay, so love, protection, abundance. You can listen. There is people that join every time and they positive results. Their results are being. It feels like when I get confirmation of their results, it's getting better and better. We have a soul family member. He always joins my money manifestations. By the time the end of the candle is done, he's already sending me a donation. Thank you. Everything such I got it. So if we locked in, ain't no switching up. You know what I'm saying? So energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. I gotta sleep here, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So divine masculine, this full moon tearing that ass up, right? this divine masculine, when it comes to this full moon, it's making him more, I wouldn't say anxious, but it's making him more like antsy. Spirit said say antsy. So it's making him more antsy. Who, what, when, where, why's, and how's. Like who are they with? Or divine feminine. It's giving them this energy where they just want to reach out. Okay, so somebody's really determined to reach out. It's they're saying like, I want to hear your voice. I want to talk to you. I want to know what's going on in your life. Are you with someone? Okay, because this third party person that I'm with, I regret it. I wish I would have chose you. I was going what I thought was easier at the time instead of what was better for my soul. You require a lot of work, blah blah blah, so forth, so forth. But okay, and magic. So again, it may be a lot of, if it's not physically abracadabra, because there's a few things going on. That these spotty energies, I call them. They're like hot spots of energy that I kind of can grab onto and pull it. So you got the energy of someone that doesn't really know abracadabra, and they're kind of doing a lot of self pleasuring to you, your name, your face, whatever. You have those that are really in the abracadabra, trying to, you don't need to do magic on twin flames. You don't need to, if somebody already loves you, you don't need to do magic. And then why don't you get your shit together so you can be doing what they need to do? And then you have the ones where they're thinking about you really hard, want to know what you're doing, want to be in your graces. Of all these people that I am talking about breaking them up, their biggest regret is not doing right by you, because it looks like they didn't stop nothing. And usually that's what happens. But guess what? He who laughs last. And I feel like this person, this energy, when they first were acting these ways and doing these things, they didn't really think of your the way you felt in this relationship, in this connection. So I really feel as though a lot of you will say, like such a goddess, these people are holding on to my energy, probably. Okay, probably because it's turning a new leaf. We have it's a spring ahead. We've had the clocks ahead. You're moving into this new energy, and they can feel that, right? It's like every time I'm getting ready to move on in my life, here comes my ex. Yeah, because they can feel it. It's an energy that you can feel. Now, I don't think it specifically says, oh, such and such is moving on, go interrupt their peace. No, I just think it's kind of like your energy dissipating, a disconnect from feeling you entirely in an energy. So not liking that. Some of them don't like that. Some of them are just so miserable in their situations that they've created that it's like, I never would have did this. But that's what green grass syndrome is, thinking you have something better than what you actually have. So it's not that they thought they wouldn't lose you. I just think the way that you took your energy back, the way that you focused on you and started leveling up, was kind of a shocker. Because, like, why are you feeling the way they made you feel? But how the tables have turned. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, if some of these people have pictures of you, your pictures are like bedside. First thing they see on their phone. Don't think that they don't have. I put my cards in my coat pocket. Don't think that they don't have backup pictures or files of you, even if they're trying to. Oh, here they are. Even if they're trying to hide their love for you from their other partner, it just really feels like it's not too much hiding going on, because it's someone that really wants to be with you.
I'm done.
You're done your homework?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yes, you have to. I don't make homework.
Can I just do the rectory tomorrow?
No, because you didn't go to school on Friday. Remember, you were sick.
Mom, please.
You have to make it up.
Please, Mom.
Okay, dude. Adios. I'm doing my YouTube.
So I can do 2 and...
Yes, bye. All right, so person from your past wanting to return, very burdened and boggled. But I feel like a freaking out. Somebody's freaking out. Why didn't I show them mutual love and respect? We don't know. We were trying to get you on that page the whole time. And listen, you know what else? Is really irking this person? If there is somebody else that could possibly be next to you or in your good graces and is around this person, they are heated. You know why? Because first of all, what I feel like this is an energy of, imagine the person that talked you out of your relationship connection that, it's not a good idea. Imagine they were the person that were able to be around the person you want to be with. There's a huge lesson here in listening to other people. There's a huge lesson here in doing whatever other people think that make you happy. That, of course you have someone that says don't go date them. Of course, you know why? Because you all go out together and you all get women together and you all do this and you all do that, and guess what? They turn around and now this person not only in a relationship themselves but has access to you. Or it just give me an energy where there's somebody around you that they're really upset about, that's around you, but they're trying to it could even be this host person, like, at first it was like an energy where they got tabs on you, but now it's like they don't want this person around you. Like, no, because they really do feel as though they're the snake. And the snake only sheds its skin to be a bigger snake. So in the interim, this person's like, you know what? I'd rather just, it's almost like it's ruffling their feathers that they can't be as close to you as these other people or this person. So maybe that's someone that hooked you up and you're still friends with that person, but you no longer deal with this person. Or maybe there's mutual people that you two know, that they're noticing that you are more, in tune with them or aligned with them or around them than you are with them, or they are with them too. So it's giving me energy where they feel out in the cold in your life, even when they have somebody just uses some type of resource to keep track of you. Now resource, guys, what the heck, social media, listening to someone physically driving by your house, your job, just they have a way of trying to keep track of you. But as far as you keep moving away, and not in a sense that you're like, oh, moving away, but on an energetic level, they're having more of a hard time connecting with you on that. Okay, this person also is really worried about you moving on to another person, to another relationship, away, maybe out of state. What if they drove by your house and you didn't live there anymore? These are things this person they've been worrying about. So this is what's pushing them to, it's an unsettling feeling that's pushing them to either make this move coming towards you, and they do a lot of, what's so interesting, they do a lot of reflecting on the past, right? Like, all right, well, I remember when Sunshine Goddess Collective said they wanted to do this for Easter, and I totally just ignored what they said. And like, are they gonna go do that for Easter? Like, there's things that it's almost like, and I keep saying this, and I love how the energy just kind of reiterates and just comes back and gives us a confirmation. You were never asking too much. You just may have been asking the wrong person. You were never hard to love. And that's what I heard this person saying is, you actually were never hard to love. It's just this ego and pride thing they had going on that made it seem like if they ever told you were too much, well, it's not that you were too much. It's just that there was a lot of work required to be and give you what you needed. And at that time, see how they emphasize at that time, it's something I just didn't want to do. Okay, so lust is easy, love requires work, and now they're regretting not putting in at least a little bit of time for this relationship, for this connection. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, even feeling as though, now what this energy is interesting is, because I feel like it's been a long time coming, but I know things are going to change. It could be some people that you have not talked to or spoke to in years. Okay, so this may be someone that in the past you had a connection with, and don't go rummaging through your brain and pull out old files and could it be this and could it be that. You will know. Okay, most of the time when I give messages, the confirmation of whoever you think it is will immediately come to your brain, like, oh wow, I didn't think of that person in for so long, getting downloads. But this is a long time coming. Not only that, we're in the premarital season. A lot of these divine masculines, that was a download I got at the kids bus stop, was a lot of these divine masculines that's been on the journey. Now they don't have to say I'm spiritual. They're on their journey back to their self. They're on the journey back to being better. They're on the journey back to leveling up, any way, shape, or form that it is. A lot of them are settling for, not settling in a sense of, but a lot of them are saying, all right, you know what, it's time that I settle down and in these player ways and marry this woman. Okay, that, or women deciding that they accept marriage. It's time for that now, because it's almost like a lot of these collectives that I look at from just looking at life, just kind of guiding myself through social media, looking at, even when it comes to, like celebrities and their engagements and babies, I kind of reference some of my readings a little bit to that, and then I reference my readings to the personal readings and the things that I, everyday normal life, and then I reference it to other readers, right? So it's kind of got three broad references on the energy that I'm picking up. And a lot of these people are like, listen, I don't want to miss out on this man or wife that I know that's for me. So I'm just going to go ahead, and the buck stops here. This is who I want to spend my forever with. This is eternal love. And why I'm going to keep searching for what I've already found. Hey, Snowball. So again, a lot of you may be like, I've been waiting for love a long time. Well, the wait's kind of over because here we are. I had a soul sister send me something about rings on Sunday. One send me something about rings on this morning. So what does that tell you? I had an email that I got on Thursday last week. Someone wants to send you rings. I'm like, okay, so confirming that we are in a premarital season, right? So a lot of these people that are especially these masculine collectives are like, oh hell no, I'm not about to lose this woman, and this didn't just say they woke up yesterday. No, this is a couple weeks, couple months where they wake up and yeah, they do have sudden epiphanies like, I don't want to be in these third party situations, and how could I lose someone that was true for me? How could I lose someone that would be down for me for someone that I can't even pick up a phone call or even remotely text me back on time? So I really feel like it's taken the divine masculine quite some time to realize, all right, being settled is what I want. I'm going to settle down with this woman that I really want to be with, and I'm not going to make no mistakes because it feels right to me. See, aside from saying, well, what do you think about such and such? You think, well, we'll be good together, and like, well, they don't have all the latest fashion, so that's not for you. Like, what? Whole time this person's like, I really feel and care for this person, but then again, in this energy, if you listen to other people, what they do and say, and not what you want, at the end of the day, you still will be the one not happy for making this decision. So it's took them a long time, guys, to really realize, like, okay, I want this stable home life. I want this relationship. And a man that finds a wife finds what? Finds favor in the Lord. Again, even referencing the fact that, my finances went to shit, life wasn't that good. Maybe the favor does really revolve around her. If she's telling me we're soulmates, if she's telling me we're twin flames, it seems to be that when I'm not in her life, well, it's not all soulmate twinnishy it feels, versus when she's around, I feel very abundant, prosperous, sales are going, and they're noticing the reflection of when you're there in their life and when you're not. And they're realizing like, okay, I really think this person sent for me from the divine, from God, whoever their most high person was. But it took so long. And that's another thing they're dealing with. Like, I took a long time to figure out what I want in these relationships and these connections. And all along, the divine was saying, blaring lights, red flashes, this is your person. This is who you're supposed to be with. Energy's energy. If it resonates with the Ace of Cups and the Knave of Wands, making great changes. I'm saying, hey guys, yes, hi guys, I love you guys, thanks for being here. Making great changes because the overflowing emotions that they feel for you actually is causing an internal change. That's what we want. That's what I like it. That's what I like. Yes, that Bruno Mars. Your turn inside is so bright. I can't sing and tarot at the same time. It's so hard. But again, with this cup's overflowing emotions, they're emotional. They're emotional. I just feel like somebody who never showed you wouldn't think that. And that's the thing, this person's like, if they knew how upset I'd be, what? Like, they don't know. Nobody knows. Again, reflecting on, why did I say that? That was mean. Why? Even going back, rereading text messages of things that you guys both said to each other and realizing you weren't asking for a lot. And then the fact that you were able to diligently pour into them while pour into you. Well, they didn't know what the hell a pour into was. A pour into? What's that? Like, what this girl talking about? You don't know how to take care of yourself and pour into you. And it could have been some things you said and they're like, until they had to go think about it, until they started reading about it. Google's free 99 on our phones. Meaning it should come with the phone or Safari or Chrome, whatever you use, but they've done a lot of research. And not only that, I really feel like somebody's research, how do I get the woman back who I said I didn't want to be with? Down to the nitty gritty. And I feel like when you start doing self-researches and you start self-evaluating, things happen. Things start changing. So this isn't, oh, yesterday they woke up. No, this is over a course of time. Now listen, if you're like, such a guys, I don't have anyone, or even perhaps I don't want someone that I've been with in the past, that doesn't stop the set groups of divine masculines from still self-evaluating and self-improve with self-love and self-care. It just means that you might just get one that's out of another situation that that it wasn't ideal for them. So I just think that in this season, whether past person, new person, just be open to receiving, because there's a lot of relationship, commitment, settling down, not settling for, but settling down and just wanting different. So overflowing love. You've caused someone that was never in tune with their emotions to overfill, and that's freaking, y'all saw the orb in front, and they feel a lot, and that's really freaking them out. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, Spirit, clarify some of this energy. Planning the future. Somebody's really future planning. And I feel like too, in the past, now this is where it kind of gets a little shady, because they were future faking with you. Yeah, I want to do that, and never even did none of the things. It's, they take those instances and they immediately know when they think of them. Imagine say, yeah, I want to go with you on vacation. We're gonna go on vacation, and you guys never made it to vacation. Now they're like, Dad, why not just bring them? Okay, so it's almost like if they can get another chance to do it right this time, right? That's why first impressions are lasting impressions. And if you're gonna do it right the first time. But really wishing they would have took the initiative to just do and be, and as you asked and said, and because why now today they're like, it was not, you were never asking for too much, but at the time they made you feel like that. So that is where the regret is. Is there somebody else? Have you moved on? That's another thing. They're really curious to know if you moved on. They don't want to see a post about it. They don't want to, they want to actually verbatimly hear it from you. And if not, they need solid proof that you have not. Okay, because whether you have or not, this person is still going to take the opportunity to try to make some type of grand gesture to see, call, text, figure out. But they're tired of sitting in this. It's like somebody's like, even pasting. I see some of these people not being able to sleep because of what they said and did. Because Boaz didn't get any rest until he made it right with Ruth, right? But now, remember, Boaz, at first he was a little cocky with, like, you know what I'm saying? But now, after a while, it was unsettling, and they're anxious, and they're like, I feel like some of them, if they woke up one day and checked your social media and it said you were married on your way, they would be like, I deserve this, right? And I feel like if you don't have social media, say they run across someone and their friend never said, oh, you're in a committed relationship, or oh, they're married, or they almost don't want to ask, but they kind of don't want to know either, because their answer is going to come directly from them to you, from your mouth to their ears. So they don't want to know, and they're tired of because they're driving themselves trying to figure out and put the pieces together. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my baby Snowball, you scared me. They're tired of that. They want straightforward answers. Isn't this crazy coming from someone that gave you a jigsaw type of relationship? Like, you're always trying to figure out where you fit in with their life. And they're realizing that too, that they never really made it clear on where they stand with you. They never really made it clear on how they feel. And I really feel like if they do come in, and if this is a new person, right? Because I'm going to try to be fair and channel for both. If this is a new person coming in, they're going to make it very clear, okay, I want this person, this is how I want to deal with them, this is what I want going forward. And if there's someone that's returning from your past, well, they're going to try to honor all the wishes, things that you asked for in the past without you having to ask. So it's really coming from a place of care. And I really love this, because the way you treat yourself is very indicative of the way you treat everyone else around you. And if you're being a shitty person to everyone else around you, it's pretty obvious you feel shitty about yourself. And that comes with self-care. That comes with self-love. That comes with self-improvement. And this also is this full moon reminding you, listen, no matter what phase you are in your life, you will always be whole, and you're allowed to go through things, and you're allowed to have uncomfortable seasons, and you're allowed to be uncomfortable, and you're not allowed to know, right? Because this is coming from a person who wanted control. Like, isn't it strange how you can control and you want so much control, but use that energy to plan a date, and then if it's a man that's not a planner, use that energy to throw things out to sea, okay? Because I'm picking up energy of, you have some men that are planners and know what they want and are sure, and then you have have some men that aren't too good at planners but know what they want and they're intimidated by that. So it's always contingent on your person, how they feel. You know how they work and operate, right? So you would be able to say, Sanjay, guys, well, they're not a planner, but he's making a point to stay in contact with me. He's making a point to stick to our plans that we made. Or you say, Sunshine Goddess, he called me, said Thursday 9 o'clock, he know I got out of work at 7, he wants to go out. So whatever is your person, but don't let every other people's or other situations be your fairy tale, right? Because no two people are alike, no two relationships. We kind of get like a standard, like, all right, well, I would like to be courted, or I would like this or that. Speak up for what you want, divine feminine. Men, some of them are mind readers, but they're so busy trying to make sure you're happy and figure out that say what you want and what you don't. Make sure you are very vocal about your wants, needs, and desires, especially because these are people coming in ready to meet that and match that. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Constantly watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me and you. And I already reiterated that. Again, keeping that picture. There's a picture here of you that they keep, that they want. It could be on their phone. It could be a physical picture. But there's something that they look at, and that is manifesting you in. And I don't think that they know that, right? So some people may just look at your picture like, oh man, I miss her. I remember the fun time. That's a form of manifesting you. And I don't know, the past couple of days I've done a lot of personal readings in our soul family where they're like, I feel this person. They're holding on to me. Sunshine Goddess, what are they doing? I say, well, they're doing a lot of thinking about you. They may be manifesting you with self-pleasure, but, I don't think they're doing abracadabra because that would come out. But they're doing a lot of thinking and reflecting and wanting to be a better person for you. It's just an energy that may be pulling you in, and you're like, this is a lot. It's driving me crazy, right? Because imagine how little anointed you are, but imagine you had someone in your life that you thought was everything and you let them go. Imagine the pain. And there's pain involved. I said spirit pain. Okay, imagine the pain. Some of these people are literally pained from not doing right by you. And I just keep hearing someone say for the last couple of days is, what if I don't meet anyone? What if I don't meet anyone like you? Oh, be careful, Lacey. You better not be in that window. Again, with the World card, 2 of Wands. Is something wrong? Oh, okay. With the World card manifesting you, their whole world. Okay, he's okay, Duda. Manifesting you, share my world, don't you leave, promise I'll be here, so baby, don't you have no fear. So again, for those, okay, for the actual manifestation, they are actually doing some type of magic divination because you mean a lot to them. Now, if you feel this, okay, so here it goes. This is the little bit of the lesson part. It's not prospering. It may form, but it won't prosper. But sometimes you may feel like a little things or extra tiredness because the divine's like, do you know that there's work being done on you? Wake up, Stephen. Hello. Do you know? Do you understand? Do you feel it? So it won't. You don't need to do love spells on people that already love you, right? It's pretty obvious that you just need to do the right thing. So if there are people doing magic on you, it may form, but it's not going to prosper. But the divine is like, listen, you see how you're extra sleepy and you need to wake up. I think somebody may be doing magic and amp up your prayers. You're protected. Everyone's protected. It may form, but it won't prosper. Okay. So that is, and say you don't want to be back with this person and they're doing magic on you. When you feel like that, if you feel like you have to go to someone and say, listen, before you go to them, if you really think that somebody's trying to do some type of magic on you, you need to pray about that, right? And ask God to remove that principality and that fear, right? Because the fear will cause you to be like, oh, then are they doing magic? They're doing this and they're doing that, and they could be doing nothing. But now the principality is allowed to form because you're calling it out and you're feeding it energy. Okay, so just pray that God, if anyone's pulling on my energy, return it to me. Return my energy away from people, places, and things that don't cause or for good use. Okay, so again, it's not malicious. I still don't think it's okay. It's not malicious. It's to try to lure you back. But wouldn't you want someone in your life and say, oh my God, they love me because they love me, not because I did magic on them, you know? So, and if they did do magic in the past, I just feel like there's something here where this person, they're not really outright about their spirituality journey, but they know a little some, you know what I'm saying? And those have been coming up, but if there is magic involved as well, I just heard spirit say it's for you not to move on another relationship. So it may form, but it won't prosper. But if you constantly dwell on that, then you're leaving energy, you know, for the principality to grow. But again, they can't just help but wonder how come someone like you chooses them. That's another thing. Their own insecurities are saying, "Well, why would you choose me of all people? Like, who am I? You can choose anyone in this world, but you know, you're why me? You know, this person like I have all these flaws and insecurities, and if if they thought that about you, if somebody didn't love you and care for you, why does it matter? You know, it's almost like they're like, why would I care? Why if they didn't love me, and instead of just accepting it, be so focused on why you love them instead of just being open to receiving your love. But then again, I just feel like at that time, if you would have had something solidified with this person, if you would have moved into a space with them the way that you actually thought you wanted to, I just don't think that things would have turned out as expected, because there's a lot of divine timing at play. Remember, these are over a course of months where this person's realizing that, hey, I need to fix myself. There's things I need to change in my life, my ways of thinking. And you would not have benefited from being in their life in that exact moment, because you there's lessons here for you. But ooh, excuse me, somebody with a family member with the letter R that's passed away is here. That's all they're showing me. And then something pink significant. But could be my grandma Roxy girl, hey. But that insecurity and all that has nothing to do with you, right? So they're like even beating themselves up for, why would I, they love me for who I am, and I should have accepted that. Spirit said just leave it there. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Pre-planning your future, they're thinking about what their future would be like. It's like they've already made up their mind that my future is going to look like this with this person. And again, that's a form of manifesting that I think that they're just know what they want, and I feel like they're just so adamant on getting this right, you know. They already know what it's gonna look like. And also there's secret admirer energy. So you're like, okay, well, that's your secret admirer energy, where they're looking at you, they're planning the future, they're planning the dates. How some of them have even planned what they thought your kids would look like. That's why when I was getting these downloads, I'm like, Spirit, these are deep downloads for a man. Like, you sure you want me to give this message? But because he lacked so much in the past, he's leaving no crumbs. I love that. I love that. He's leaving nothing out. Like, I know what our house, our car, our kids, our dog, our cats are. You know, I know what our retirement place is going to be, where I want to live. I know where I want to travel. Because being so indecisive for so long has caused such a traumatic mess for this person, that it's almost like not knowing what they want isn't appropriate. It's like, you should know what you want. Like, this is the person unknowingly who knew what they want for so long, kind of being judgmental with other people. Like, how don't you not know what you want? This is what you know. And I love that, because they're using their valuable lessons of things that they learned in their life to help other masculines. And when you heal yourself, you guys already know, you heal other people around you. Each one teach one, each one reach one. And I love that, because again, this is someone that non-committal, wanted nothing to do with healing, self-improvement, that said, I don't want to miss out on my favor, my blessing from God. And that's why they're so, you know, if somebody's really still from the other day, it's a mesmerizing energy. Like, I cannot believe, like, God, you know, even questioning God, like, all right, God, you already gave me the confirmations. I already got the you know, I hear their name, hear their number, their phone numbers, whatever, and whatever the case may be, right? Because this person gets overly excited when they get, close my door. I'm almost done. They get overly excited when they get confirmation of you being in their life, or you belong in their life. They're like, does anybody else get this? You know, and relatively not wanting to ask other people, right? Kind of like, should I ask my friend that's been with his wife for 10 years? Like, does he get these synchronicities, or see her name, or, you know, numbers associated with, you know, whatever the case may be. It's comforting to them. It's clarity to them. It's like, I knew it, God. God's like, no, we knew it. We are the one. No, we are the one trying to tell you. So I really feel like it's the fact that they get the clarity attached to this is it makes them ready to just move forward. They're ready to go. They're at it because it's all in my head and I think about it over and over again and they're tired of thinking about it. Somebody's just ready to move right into action. Move right into action. Yeah. With the Three of Swords. Okay. You can you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait until I'm done, and I talked to you about this already. So again, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, springing into action. I've took way too long. I'm gonna do things, and now what I love about this energy is that where they fell short in the past, where they're like, whatever, fuck it, all right, I didn't call back, like whatever. They're not like that to the point where they're taking on things that make them hurt and feel bad, and if that means moving out of that house with that karmic and back to their moms or back to a smaller place, or they're gonna do it. There is a lot of, with all that self-sabotage and things that they've done, they've got to unsabotage it, and it might be self-hurt. And I really feel like that somebody's really moving out. It took this person a long time to make this final decision, of moving out, of separating ties. And some of these people that they dealt with, they're comfortable karmics, okay? That's what we call the people that are just comfortable. They don't care if they grow, they don't care nothing. They just are comfortable with settling. Just a settled energy. That's why I said just a comfortable settling. Spirit, clarify this Knave of Cups, and they're changing who they are and becoming a better person. And where to start. They started manifesting again, super manifesting energy, finances, love, career, foundation, support, businesses, all areas, aspects of their life are called for self-improvement. And when you improve one area of your life, you improve the other. So perhaps this person doesn't go out and drink a lot, and now they can get up early in the morning and they exercise, and now they're starting to feel more healthy, and now that they're feeling more healthy, they can perform better at their job, and now that they're performing better at their job, now they get a raise, and now that they get a raise, they can buy you the engagement ring that they want. So it is a domino effect with this person, and they're noticing it, and the fact that they're noticing it and it's causing positive reactions is amazing. And you got to give a little to get a little. You got to sacrifice a lot, to get a lot as well. So they're in this energy like, all right, I'm going to sacrifice whatever I need to, but I know I got to take baby steps. I got to start small, and I got to do whatever it's going to get me to get back to Sunshine Goddess Collective. Okay. King of Wands with the Six of Pentacles, being able to equal give and take when it comes to love. Right? How many of you feel like, what? I feel like I did all the love. I did all the planning. If I ever initiated being intimate with this person, they never were receptive. Is a big energy here. Now, if you've been intimate with this person, this part's for you. There's a big energy here of feeling like they let you down intimately, right? So you just wanted to cuddle, or it's just I don't know. I don't want, Spirit said just don't get into it, but however it may seem and however you may feel, that full total control of even when to be intimate with you, they're changing a lot of that energy because they're realizing that was a self-sabotaging energy. You're human, you have your own wants, needs, and desires, and they did everything but take care of those things. So really wanting to come forward and praying that you're not in another relationship, praying that you're not going to be with, have you moved on? Have you been with other people? Are you celibate? Are you sleeping with other people? Do you it's so many questions that revolve in their mind that, again, they're so tired of speculating. It makes them antsy that they must ask you out of your mouth, like verbatim. Again, we did the thing yesterday. I don't think I have the cards here. Where it was like, whatever you do, please just don't sleep with anyone else. So that's a huge energy with these reunions and these people coming into your life, that these are people that maybe they gave themselves to other people in the past, but even realizing how if you did take your sexual energy back from them, they're understanding now why. But it's because the compromising relationships that you've been in with them, they've been put in the same situation. So suppose you're like, I don't want to deal with you if you're dealing with other people. There's too many STDs, and well, then they were at the third party and there was a STD scare. So it's like lots of things surrounding sexual energy, them not being attracted. And I feel like this person even being afraid of just being intimate with just anybody because it has caused so much sabotage energy in their life. They're like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. This is someone that used to enjoy being with other people, And I think that if there was a plethora of AK lovers or other people, that they would rotate these relationships around until it got really messy and somebody got really hurt. And I think they're one of the ones that got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Energy's energy. If it resonates. So now they're manifesting just a relationship with just you two. With just you two. With the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, because being with other people got them nowhere. Okay, so knowing they want to be with you but try to be with other people got them nowhere. Again, with this Four of Cups and Five of Pentacles, you see how she's like looking, the spirit guides are like, go that way. You know, and that's what happened when they went back to their past. It became a nightmare. Someone saying it became a nightmare. Spirit, clarify this, and then we're going to change that. Yeah, Sun card. They know that they're ready to move into this happiness energy, because for some reason it's just energy here where they thought like, oh, I'm gonna reject that. You know what I'm saying? And rejecting you, they thought that they were gonna find something more happier, right? Better, but it never came along. You know, this person never really found, look at no came out right, and they never really found what they wanted because they've already had it. So if I say, oh, if I want to get a pink card and I go looking for the pink card, it's in my hand, So it's basically they're saying like, I've already found what I was looking for, but I just was looking. Okay, children are at play here. It could be signifying them having children, trying to figure something out. It could signify you having children and them unsure about it, but whatever it was, they regret taking a long time to come around. So if they have children, you have children, they have children, whatever the case may be. Maybe somebody doesn't want to postpone having children. If you can't have children, they don't want to wait a long time. So they're saying right now, Sandra Goddess, just let them know that I don't want to wait too long to have kids. Now, if you don't want kids, that's on you, but it's been a long time coming. And if you wanted children, I feel like this person postponed that for some time for their own reasons. And I won't call them selfish, but for their own reasons. All right, so we're going to clarify this overwhelming love that they feel for the collective. Okay, things will work out in the end. Faith and destiny. So their overwhelming love that they feel for you, 4141 in the chat, baby. The overwhelming love that they feel for you is saying, you know what, this might work out. It's gonna work out. And I'm telling you, they don't see it any other way. They don't see it any other way. With the Page of Swords and look for signs, again, it's those confirmations that they're getting, that when they look at your picture like, all right, God, if I'm supposed to be with them, show me 1111, right? And then they'll go somewhere and they'll do something and they'll be it just gives me energy where it's like exciting, young, revitalized, spiritual awakening energy where they're getting the signs. I saw the signs. It opened up my eyes. I saw the signs. And it's like the more I indulge in thinking about my person, I'm getting signs. Yes, I'm moving forward. So I love how the divine is showing them all the signs that they need to see, because it's giving them security. It's making them feel secure. No, they're not bugging. They're not, right? Because sometimes you know how many times we've asked ourselves on this journey, am I bugging? No, you're not. You did see 333 500 times today. You did, right? My number that I see today a lot, 143 combo. That's an I love you combo. I'm like, all right, Spirit, I'm getting this message out, but it's not for no reason. And the fact that they're using it as confirmation, which is giving them more like, oh my God, this is really, you are communicating with the divine, okay? Okay, like you are tapped in, you're asking for the signs and you're getting shown them, and it's making them like, this is gonna happen. It's making them feel like, oh my God, this is really, really gonna happen. And they're really, really happy. Somebody's saying, I'm gonna be really, really happy with this energy here, karmic release. Choosing you, not choosing you, get those thumbs up, guys. Not choosing you was the worst thing, because not choosing you and not even choosing themselves caused them to be in this Five of Pentacles and out in the cold. And it's like they're like, now I'm starting from square one. I just feel like somebody's finances were way better in the past, And once they can kind of started messing up with you, it's divine was like, "Oh, I told you, man that finds a wife finds a good thing." Close. Okay, so this is why they want to come forward and they want to put this relationship on the pedal. You are favor to them. Okay, you are blessing to them. You are one in a million. This person is saying you are someone that if I could never get a chance to be back in your life in your good graces, they would be pretty upset. Somebody would be pretty upset. Okay, energies. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay, the World card and Two of Wands, social media. So if they are doing some type of magic to you, or if they are doing some type of heavy manifestation, they just do check if you have social media every day if it's working. Are you posting about them? Are you talking about them when you post things? Are you thinking about them? They're so trying to gauge so hard. That's what's pushing them to come in, is they can't figure it out. Good. We want them to use all their brain, not a little bit of peace. So watching, and some of these people may even be commenting and talking to you from fake pages just to see where your head is at. Like, they're a little desperate. They're a little desperate to know how you feel. All right, Spirit, clarify the Sun card when it comes to this relationship, this connection. Spirit, clarify the Sun card for the collective. Divine timing is aligned. Again, here's the baby energy. Happiness, wanting to have a baby with you. If they can't, well, they're planning. If they can't, that's okay. If they can't, well, this is exactly what they're planning for. So just reiterating, the divine, what is it? Something that they would be very happy about moving forward is being with you and this starting a family, blended families, just being with you. I want to be with you. See the water, emotions. And again, somebody may have a dog here, which represents loyalty as well. So they know that you're very loyal, and they're very clear on how you make them feel. That's another thing. Hey, Shamika, I just feel like in the past, it wasn't that you didn't make them feel loved. I just feel like in the past, they didn't love themselves, right? So when people don't love themselves, they do things unloving. And I really feel as though that there's something about the way that the divine is giving them confirmation. It's something about the way that things are falling into place that they're like, I don't need to second guess if this person is for me. I know they're for me. There's no doubt about that. This is someone I want to get married to. There's no doubt about it that this is someone that I want forever with. Okay, past returns, take my hand, perhaps an ex-lover or someone that you shared a past life with. And again, that was another energy too, is because some of these energies, they're realizing that you two shared a very deep past life connection. All right, let me get these whispers of love. Drunk in love and we be all night. Love. Yeah, somebody wants to go to the beach with you. So look at top of the deck. Look, it's two. I haven't all used these and I want to look at. I love you. Okay, so these are powerful words. Again, maybe just wishing they would have said the things that they wanted to say and how they felt. So Spirit, let's get up this one. Honesty is essential. Dag, Spirit. Sometimes Spirit be flipping the cards by myself, taking this mask off and showing you how they feel. See that full moon energy back there? Taking this mask off, and see how Divine Feminine has her back. She's like, I don't trust you. You hurt me. You lied to me. You've done these things. She's like, I won't ever do those things again if you just give me a chance. And he's coming with sincerity. So again, I think the hardest thing for this Divine Masculine is honesty and sincerity. I think they've operated out of it for so long that they didn't realize that it just came natural. Like they just lied a lie, like it wasn't nothing. It was their second nature. But really, upon having this grand awakening and wanting to be better and have better in their life, they're realizing, I've got to be honest from right now. If I don't like grilled cheese, I'm gonna tell my Divine Feminine, I don't like grilled cheese. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and act like I need a different, I don't like it. Okay. So I really feel like 8, 9, 10, 11, knowing that if they come in very honest, that it will create some type of balance within this relationship, within this connection. And that is the key that they're saying, like that is the key, is to always remember to be honest. Okay. So I don't know if some of you are the people that were lying through their teeth and for no reason, but they're realizing it didn't serve them any good. Okay, be willing to express your love. Again, with the number 6, they didn't, right? They hadn't in the past, and they're maybe saying, well, maybe if I was just honest about the way I felt and I told them. Also dealing with insecurities, but what I need not to happen is to go in the past and beat yourself up, right? Because you don't live there anymore. But this is just, even though I'm reading the energy, but I still want to bring it to the forefront, spirit, where just keep them on a good path and moving forward, but ready to express their feelings. Like, and they even say, I've held my feelings back for so long from this person. Like, if they knew how I felt, in the past, and it's the mask, we know that it's a mask, but if they knew how I felt in the past, they would have gave me a better chance, or maybe they'll stay around. No, you were never been able to stay around. The divine was going to remove the divine feminine from their life anyway, because she had to learn things, he had to learn things, and you just couldn't learn them together in that time, right? Because we know that divine timing is that line here, so the separation was necessary to have, so you two could move forward, because there's things you needed to go through, divine feminine, that you might not have went through if you were still around that divine masculine. It's growth. You're growing apart. This is a grow apart to grow back together reading. I love you. It's been too long and I'm lost without you. What am I gonna do? Said I needed you, wanted you. Okay? Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Wondering if you're the same and who's been with you. Is your heart still mine? I wanna cry sometime. Yeah, I miss you. My nose is getting stuffy and everything. Y'all know how it is when I channel. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Okay, well, all right, well, I do actually love Sunshine Goddess Collective, okay? All right. Now tell your friends that. And tell the karmic that, and they're letting it be very known. And that was the other, I'm like, spirit, which reading do you want me to do? They're making it very known that they're going to be very loud about the love that they have for you, if people don't already know, because it feels like people know how loud they are about the way they love you, but I just think once you find out, it's gonna be amazing. Demonstrate love. There we go. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. Again, wanting to come forward and show you that they love you. They're out loud. They're going to love you right. They're going to love you out loud. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And like attracts like, if you long for more love, be more loving. And they're understanding that maybe I just should have been a little bit more open, but it was lessons that had to be had so this person can come to this self-realization, this self-improvement, self-care, self-love. So they know, what I'm saying? So I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Happy Miracle Monday, because you best to be ready for these things happening this week. Look what came top of the deck. Stability. So wanting to give you stability, wanting mutual love in this relationship and this connection. Let's get a soulmate and an archangel message. All right, here we go. Let us be the love we seek. Let us be the change we wish to see. Let us give freely to one another without conditions, for it is in giving that we receive. So realizing that, if you guys want to screenshot that there for you, realizing that if you are the love that you want, you'll receive it. If you're all the shit, you're going to receive the shit you give too. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it's going to be. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Let's get Spirit said one more soulmate message. You want to fry this chicken so bad, don't you? I told him we were cooking dinner together. He's just been sitting there the whole time. All right. Do not fear the current changes. All is happening in accordance with your divine plan. The current events are paving the way to a brighter future. Love illuminates all darkness. Remain positive and light. If they're not doing anything, they're remaining very positive and very optimistic about this relationship connection. Like, there's no time for negative thinking. They're like, I don't have time to think negative about Sunshine Goddess Collective. No time for negative thinking. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates. Does it seem like it's foggy right here to you guys? I don't know. It just seemed like it got a little foggy. Like, if you guys ever notice in the corners of my readings or in the car, it's always like an entity. It's like a foggy, it's like a thing here, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm so happy you guys got those thumbs up. 44 thumbs up, 50 in the chat. Thank you guys. Try to get my messages pushed back out. Email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. Love, protection, finances. If this reading is for you and you're like, Sunshine Goddess, I like where this reading is going, join this ritual that I'm doing for the full moon. It will ensure that proper changes are happening, and it locks them. I always feel like my rituals lock the energy into where they are. So, on a positive note. All right, here we go. All right. Asa Michael, a wonderful new idea. Now, we know Archangel Michael's all about twin flame soulmates, so the fact that he came out is amazing, okay? Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Because, of course, when you're going along the journey and along the motions and traveling down your road, there are bumps. Things happen. What? Ow, Duda. Things. Okay, but you're messing me up. Things happen, and I feel like maybe this person, say you're going to work and you left on time, you're like, yes, I'm gonna be to work on time, and you're like gonna be like 15 minutes early, and then you catch a flat tire, right? All is well. It's bumps in the road. Things are just going to happen along the way. They're really trying to remain optimistic. Remember, any negative thought this person feels, they immediately say, no, I need to be back positive. So again, clear up communication problems with others, wanting to come in and express their love for you. Okay, wanting to communicate effectively, not just for today, like, and to say, I want this. They really want, because I feel like if once I communicate what I want with this person, it'll ease the anxiety of them not either being, you're either gonna say, okay, I'm gonna be down for trying this again, or being with this person, or you're not. But either way, once they have their final answer, they're going to be able to move on to do what they need to do at, the next part of their journey, and either being with you or not. Okay. For Gabriel, they're like, Sunshine Goddess, we are going to be with them, okay? Time for a celebration. All right, they're already convinced that you will be saying yes, okay? Abundant reward for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situation. That's why they got to come in, because they're the more they sit and they anticipate and they think and they, it's giving them an uneasy feeling, right? But they have to be uncomfortable. They have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. But they're like, you know what? By the time I get what I want, I'm gonna be so comfortable that everything is gonna fall into place. Like, they're so optimistic about being with you. I'm like, I love that I love that somebody is like so happy in this energy. It feels great. It feels good to even channel this on this Monday. Okay, Nina Michael, your worry is unnecessary. So there you go. Once they start getting in their head, the divine's like, you ain't supposed to be doing positive thoughts, okay? Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worries to your angels, because you're either going to realize you've made a mistake in the past and correct those things with actually corrective actions, or you're going to sit and dwell on the past, and that's not going to get you nowhere. The past is the past for a reason. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget what you learned, and don't forget what you're going to do different. And I really feel like with this person, that's what they're doing. All right, Spirit, let's clarify another Archangel message for the collective, please. Okay, 3 of Ariel. Do what you love. A great time of personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner, because they've decided to be better till they get better. Oh, this one fell down. This one flew down. Okay, Queen of Raphael. Follow your heart. A love of home and family. Trustworthy psychic information. Again, for those that are those that are getting tarot readings on you, those are that doing the candle magic, whatever, they trust the people that they're getting the information from, and these people are telling them, follow your heart. You know exactly what you want. Maybe they're saying you don't need to do these divination things. This person is someone that you can enjoy a life with wholeheartedly, with a good love and a good family. Just follow your heart. I could just see someone saying, like, I'm not going to do love spells on them. Someone's like, I'm not gonna do love spells on them. They love you. They care. I'm not gonna do that. And as you should. I love when people that do, other work are like, you don't need to do that. And they're speaking on King of Ariel, which is King and Queen coming out, which is definitely divine counterpart energy. Okay, successful, stable, accomplished, powerful is how they feel. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So divine feminine, you have a man that's passed away that's watching over this connection, and divine masculine to have a woman that's passed away that's watch over their connections. And picking up maybe mom, dad energy, but these may be just spirit guides. I'm not picking, if it's not mom or dad that's passed away, these are spirit guides, which could be family members. But I think those two spirit guides may have been married in a past life, and that's what they're trying to help you. They're on assignment to get you guys You guys, yes, Empress D, you just got to send your 1010, honey. So see how this a lady and there's a guy with the wings, and then here's a guy and there's a lady. These two were married at one point in the past, okay? So they are working diligently together, and I think that is so sweet on you two becoming together. On you two, your reunion together, okay? Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, award, scholarships, or promotions, and basically saying like you did the self work, the improvement. Divine's saying, okay, Divine Masculine, go on. We see you out there. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates, happy, miracle, magnificent Monday. Should we do a message? Because Spirit did not release me. I'm like, are you releasing me? They're like, no. Let's get a message. Oh, I had to do a prayer card too. That's what they said. Okay. Okay, so this is something. Okay, so this may have been something you said. Oh, Empress D. Okay, so I do have healing crystals, Cal. You guys email me with anything, and I'm right here. So I'm like, with the new job, I don't gotta work at night. I work at night. My son was like, "Are you gonna be home after school?" And I was like, "I sure am." You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like this is something that ruminates through them a lot. Okay, so it felt safe to open up my heart to you. Then what? Was it a game for you? It wasn't for me. So there is some they may feel some resistance about the way that they treated you, about they're expecting that, but they're also expecting to show you they mean it. So you guys, you gotta use your discernment, and each this is like a collective reading, right? But your individual stories contingent individual for your life. So that's where you would email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. We have our full moon 1010 ritual coming towards the end of the week. We have our retrograde, excuse me, spiritual bird. We have retrograde, full moon retrograde. It may feel a little uneasy, right? It might feel a little weirded out, chaotic. Stay grounded. Please, 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 the spirit wants me to tell you. Somebody needs to drink more water. Increase your water intake. Your manifestations are being held by a cup of water. Cup of water, okay? If there's some things of your exes that you're not sure that you have, throw it out, okay? If you don't need it, if say it's like something they gave you, please, because what's happening, I'm noticing, and keep getting the downloads, are things that your ex, that say you have an ex that you don't want to be with, but you have something of theirs and they're very better of you moving forward. Well, you got a 5% piece of that on that teddy bear. You just think it's cute, but you got to get rid of it, okay? So I'm not telling you what to do with your memories, but in this new season of your king with your kingdom spouse, people that didn't mean you any good in the past, their things got to go, because it's still holding on to an energy, and you don't want that. You don't want that in your house and your relationship, and come up in the past. So you never know, people do weird shit, you know what I'm saying? So I love you guys, Such a Goddess crew. Happy Miracle Monday, Magnificent Monday. Email me at sunshinegoddess323@gmail.com. I love you guys with my whole heart. It's about to be 555. I saw that all weekend. Okay, that was another thing. I was like, oh, changes are coming. Went to orientation this morning, and guess what extension I used for my IT stuff? 555. I was like, they're telling me, they say it's a sign that I'm here. I'm like, shit, y'all giving me the same sign too. But it is what it is, and it is what it's gonna be. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, being part of our soul family. I love you guys so much. Email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. Yes, Empress D. I think I started spring cleaning like 3 weeks ago, and every weekend I do a little bit more and a little bit more, and before you know it, it'll be me, a dog, and a kid, right? I love you guys so much. Keep your head up and your heart close, God. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.